Hello, Eastern Sierra. It's me, back on your screen after a little impromptu break. Did you miss me? Don't answer that. Unless it's yes, then you can DM me below. We got plenty to catch you up on today, from scam warnings that'll make you double check the strange voicemail to local updates that matter to your daily drive and weekend plans. And hey, it's finally October, which means two things. Pumpkin spice has officially invaded every shelf in the grocery store, as well as white girls. And the Halloween countdown is on. Get ready for a month of ghost goblins and pretending you like candy corn. Oh, before we dive in, a big shout out to today's sponsor, our Waterworks Car Wash in Bishop, because nothing says fall fresh start like rolling into October with a squeaky clean car. Let's get into the news. The Mono County Sheriff's Office is warning residents about a new scam involving fraudsters impersonating official county offices. According to authorities, the scam emails use realistic-looking county letterhead and demand payment for county services. But these messages do not come from legitimate county domains. They're imitations designed to mislead. While Mono County occasionally sends invoices by email, those always originate from addresses ending in @mono.ca.gov or monosheriff.org. The county also clarifies that it never accepts wire transfers for official transactions. If you receive a suspicious email, officials advise you not to click on links or open attachments from unknown senders. Instead, verify authenticity by contacting the relevant county office using official directory information on the Mono County website. And if you've already submitted a payment in response to one of these scams, you're urged to report it to the Mono County Sheriff's Office at 760-932-7549, option 7. Mono County, through its Economic Development, Tourism, and Film Commission, is now accepting applications for 3 reimbursement-based grant programs aimed at supporting existing nonprofits across the county. The available programs include the Community Events Marketing Fund, which helps nonprofits promote tourism-oriented events to audiences beyond the Eastern Sierra and grants up to $5,000 per event. The Historical Societies Grant Program, HSGP, which supports museums and historical societies and grants up to $4,000 per organization, subject to project scope, and the Performing and Visual Arts Grant, PVAG, for nonprofit arts organizations with grants available up to $4,500 per organization. A new change this year, the HSGP and PVAG funds may roll into the next fiscal year, so awardees have more flexibility in planning and execution. To apply, nonprofits must submit projects with a defined end date and timeline for reimbursement. Once assigned to a fiscal year, reimbursement timing can't be shifted. The deadline for all applications is 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, November 9th, 2025. If you represent a nonprofit in Mono County, this is a chance to get funding. Just make sure your paperwork is solid and your timeline is clear. Driving around Bishop means two things: sunshine, dust. A lot of dust. Your car deserves better. At our Waterworks Car Wash, they don't just rinse, they revive. From bug splatters to desert dust, they've got the shine handled. Think of them as a spa day, but for your car. And unlike a massage, they won't charge extra if your SUV has tight shoulders. No matter what mess you've got you and your car into, they've got you covered so you can show up to work the next day with a car that looks and feels brand new. Our Waterworks Car Wash in Bishop, because life's too short to drive dirty. Several local groups and agencies are responding to the federal shutdown and its impacts on Eastern Sierra tourism and services. Here's a summary of what's happening. With key federal services limited due to the government shutdown, the Bishop Chamber of Commerce has shared advice to help visitors and local businesses adapt. The Chamber encourages visitors to plan ahead and verify park or public site status before traveling. It suggests visitors support local businesses to help offset any drop in federal visitor services and recommends that tourists carry alternate plans such as visiting privately operated sites or town attractions in case federal lands are closed or constrained. As bathrooms may be unavailable, be sure to plan for this possibility and remove all trash and waste before leaving. And as always, safety is a top priority, especially when rescue services may be limited due to federal staffing shortages. Additionally, the Chamber would like to ensure all visitors that the Visitor Center on Main Street in Bishop will remain open during the shutdown to aid travelers in their planning. And if you'd like to share your experiences in the area, the Chamber is currently searching for writers to contribute to their guest blog. So if you're interested, be sure to check that out at easternsierranow.com. Meanwhile, the Bishop Paiute Tribe tribe has emphasized the importance of safeguarding essential community services during the shutdown. Earlier this year, the Tribal Council approved a financial contingency plan, and as the shutdown went into effect earlier this week, the tribe CFO and the tribal treasurer began work examining the potential impacts to provide suggestions to the council. In Death Valley, the Natural History Association has issued updates about its operations under the shutdown. With the shutdown, all of their bookstores and visitor centers have been closed, creating a lack of funding for the organization. If you are able, they are asking for donations to continue providing essential support. Additionally, the Death Valley Institute is running a public survey to engage people in planning its expansion, noting that this is another way for community members and visitors to support DVNHA during this period. With federal service disruptions continuing, local agencies and organizations are stepping in to fill gaps. If you're visiting or operating here, flexibility and staying informed will go a long way. We'll keep an eye on these changes and keep you guys updated as the situation continues. Drivers, heads up. Caltrans has issued a traffic advisory affecting multiple routes in Inyo, Mono, and Kern counties next week. Here's what to watch for. Some new projects in the Mono County area include tree work near the Crestview Rest area, resulting in lane closures and possible delays, and utility work near June Lake. Bridgeport Valley and Bodie Road, resulting in one-way traffic control or intermittent traffic breaks in the case of Bodie Road. Additionally, crews will be crossing lines near June Lake, resulting in intermittent traffic breaks, and sign work near Walker will result in shoulder closures and possible delays. In Inyo County, parts of the shoulder on US 6 will be closed as crews work on bicyclist safety improvements, and in Kern County, outside lanes will be closed on State Route 14 as crews begin drainage work. Additionally, ongoing projects like the Meadow Farms ADA project, Bishop Pavement project, Fish Springs Pavement project, and the Mill Creek Chip Seal project continue to impact the area. Allow extra travel time, obey reduced speed zones, and plan alternate routes if possible. Construction crews will be active during daytime hours. Safety and patience will keep everyone moving.
You're looking for a career that combines purpose, leadership, and the chance to help protect the Eastern Sierra's clean air and natural beauty? The Great Basin Unified Air Pollution Control District is now hiring an administrative services officer, and they want someone like you. This is a full-time position based in beautiful Bishop, California. As the administrative services officer, you'll be the backbone of district operations, managing key areas like fiscal planning, human resources, payroll budgeting, and administrative oversight. And the perks? Oh, they're solid. Competitive salary, CalPERS retirement plan, excellent health, dental, and vision coverage, generous vacation and sick leave, and a supportive professional work environment surrounded by Eastern Sierra mountains, lakes, and endless outdoor opportunities. To qualify, you'll need experience in administrative or financial management, ideally in a public agency. Strong leadership, organizational, and communication skills are essential. And if you know your way around government budgeting and HR systems, even better. Make sure you say that. Ready to make a real impact and work where others vacation? Apply now for the Administrative Services Officer position at gbuapcd.org. This message is brought to you by the Great Basin Unified Air Pollution Control District, protecting air quality across the Eastern Sierra and supporting the professionals who make it all happen.
Over this weekend's events, up first, the Fall Colors Car Show in Bishop is starting today and will continue through Sunday. Also tonight, check out the Friday Night Market in Bishop on Academy Street starting at 5:30 p.m. Over at Little Looney in Bishop, C5 Art Studios is holding a reception for local artists and their work starting at 6:30 p.m. Tomorrow, Oktoberfest at Mammoth Mountain continues starting at 12 p.m. and will continue through Sunday. Additionally, the Choo Choo Swap Meet will take place tomorrow at the Tri-County Fair. Must go to that, 9 a.m. At C5 Art Studios, enjoy a hand-building ceramics class tomorrow starting at 10:30 a.m. On Sunday, get into the Halloween spirit with a wine spooktacular at the FFA Farms. Proceeds will benefit the BUHS Foundation for Excellence and its technology programs. Lastly, Mono Arts Council is holding an art reception and award ceremony starting at 6:30 p.m. The exhibit is one night only and tickets are $35. Be sure to check out easternsierranow.com/events for all the details, or just download the new mobile app. It's like having a cheat sheet for all the things Eastern Sierra in your pocket, except for some change and a pocket lint and a cough drop in my case. We don't have that on the app. Time to hit the courts, and we've got two strong showings from the Bishop Bronco girls tennis squad this week. This portion is proudly sponsored by Copper Top Barbecue, where victory tastes smoky and victory laps, they're optional. Let's serve it up. On Wednesday at home, the Bishop Broncos hosted Kern Valley and came away with a 6-3 win. The match was tight, featuring 3 tie breaks, with Bishop winning 2 of them. In one key match, first-year teammates Azul Aranzubia, I hope I got that right, I'm sorry, and Lila Santana dropped the first set 6-7, 5-7, bounced back 6-1 in set 2, and then took the decisive 10-point tiebreak, 10-3, to secure Bishop's 5th point and push the team over the top. Other key players include Kinley Romero and Avery McGraw. Coach Cummings noted that while the team was missing 2 returners due to illness, the depth of the roster allowed others to step up and compete hard. A promising sign as the season continues. Then on Thursday, the Broncos traveled to Edwards Air Force Base to take on the Desert Scorpions, again finishing with a 6-3 victory. They began in doubles. Azul Aranzubia and Lila Santana delivered the lone doubles point for Bishop, winning 6-1 and 6-4. In singles play, Bishop secured 5 more points, thanks in part to 3 tiebreak victories. Additionally, Amelia Winter and Lola Molnar made key contributions. Up next, Bishop returns home to host Rosamond on Tuesday. 2 wins, both 6-3. The Bishop Bronco girls tennis team is off to a solid start. Tight matches, clutch tie breaks, and depth that's proving useful when players step in. Big thanks to Copper Top Barbecue for sponsoring our segment. Swing by after the match and tell them you heard the score here.
Inyo County has a huge retired population of patients with a lot of cardiac problems. It's a 4-hour drive to Reno. They need somebody down here who's going to be in person taking care of them. My specialty is general cardiology with an emphasis in heart failure. I really wanted to be the kind of doctor that makes sure patients understand their care. Bishop is a great place to live. As a result, it attracts really good practitioners trained at top programs in the nation. That energy, it's always pushing you to be at the top of your game. We're going to turn our cardiology program into a top-notch program, and it's only going to continue to grow. 20 years ago, the survival expectation of somebody with severe heart failure may be 3 to 5 years. Today is 20 to 25 years. For somebody who's 60 to 70 years old, that means now living a normal lifespan.
All right, folks, let's talk weather, because around here you never know if you'll need sunscreen, snow boots, or both in the same day. Looking at Bishop first, expect mostly sunny skies and highs flirting with the low 70s today. Perfect weather if you're looking for an excuse to procrastinate yard work. Just call it enjoying the fall sunshine. Tomorrow is still sunny, highs in the low 70s, warm enough to fool you into thinking summer's still hanging on. But don't be surprised when it dips into the 40s at night and you suddenly regret wearing shorts to the evening football game. And Sunday will be a carbon copy of Saturday. Sunny, low 70s, cool nights. Basically, Mother Nature saying, don't get too comfortable. Winter's still in the dugout warming up. Up in Mammoth today, expect cooler temps with highs in the upper 40s. A crisp mountain day that practically begs you to grab a pumpkin spice latte, even if you secretly hate pumpkin spice lattes. Tomorrow we'll have highs in the upper 50s, sweater weather level, Instagram worthy, and Sunday expect highs right around 60. Clear skies and that fresh mountain air that makes visitors say, wow, I should move here. But don't. While locals mutter, good luck finding a place to rent. So there you have it. Warm and sunny down in Bishop, crisp and cozy up in Mammoth. Whichever way you slice it, this weekend shaping up to be classic Eastern Sierra. Beautiful, slightly unpredictable, and guaranteed to make you argue with your closet. And that's a wrap for today's news. And from scam alerts to community updates and everything in between, we're here to keep you informed and entertained. If you like today's report, don't forget to hit subscribe on our YouTube channel so you never miss an update. Unless we take another short break, in which case you'll just have to miss me all over again. Thanks for tuning in, Eastern Sierra. I'm Jesse Steele, reminding you to enjoy October. The teleprompter's going slow. The spookiest month of the year. We'll be back soon with more news, more laughs, and maybe even more bad candy corn jokes. Until then, stay safe, stay smart, stay a little spooky. Go get you a pumpkin spice latte, Karen.